before first lunch, and then they spend the rest of their day here. And just before first lunch, the PM group is going over there.
Okay.
So yes. But since our courses rotate between the morning and afternoon, any of them that do, kind of takes the BOCES kids out of the mix for any of those sections.
Okay.
So to recap, what we're trying to do is chop off about $15 million for their.
I think, we don't know the exact number, we'll have a better number next week for you, but yeah, let's work with that.
So $50 million, so now my next question is.
If you want to get to a zero increase in tax.
Right, that's what I'm trying to do. So, I'm hopeful.
I thought maybe you wanted to go negative.
Rebate.
There you go.
I like rebates too. Hey, you make the public happy anyways. But getting back to the grants and stuff that we can't cut or whatever, I think we need to start at a point where we need to minus out the stuff that we know we can't touch. And then go line by line. You know, I saw the budget from last week. Go through that and see what we can cut in each of those line items and incorporate what you have here and combine them together on some type of spreadsheet. And I think that's what needs to be done, because that's the only realistic way you're gonna be able to see how you'll be able to make the cuts.
Okay.
And could you cost some of these things out too for next meeting?
Let's talk about the next meeting.
Are we gonna get a little bit to talk, are we gonna have time to talk about budget still? I mean, there's a lot of questions I have.
I'm just afraid someone's gonna
tonight?
leave and we don't have a date, so let's get a date, and then we'll talk.
I'll stay here till 12 tonight if I have to. I mean, I have lots of questions, so.
But let's get a date. When do you want to meet again?
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday?
When is the budget?
The only,
Wednesday. Theirs is Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yeah, the only thing I will tell you is that we will probably be working on some things to get to the board for Wednesday. And the schedule will be tight for us to do a lot of additional stuff for the community, quite honestly. I don't know if we're gonna know a lot by next Thursday, but whatever your pleasure is,
How about 2
we're
weeks?
here to serve you.
How about 2 weeks from today? 2 weeks.
2 week, I mean, that,
Yeah,
whatever.
Next Thursday,
yeah,
Thursday after.
Want to do G, you can do what you want.
What date's that? Can I ask you one more question?
18?
The 18th.
What if this is our last meeting, because once the board takes over, they have their own agenda, and they will do, I mean, these are our recommendations. Does it matter anymore?
I think it does.
Yes, it does after last, if you watch what happened last spring, it does matter, it does matter. You remember, you just
Absolutely.
mentioned the fine
Absolutely.
arts, it does matter, trust me. No, seriously, no, it does matter. I mean,
That's what the librarians
I
were
don't know how
thinking, that's all we
many
heard
of the
from.
meetings you attended last spring. We had people come in and they advocated for the Springs program, the tax program, the library issue.
But you will actually have a budget you're looking at,
Right.
rather than a lot of hypothetical guesswork
Yeah.
as to what's
So
going on.
it does,
Well, that's right, because of the budget.
and maybe this meeting will be even more valuable, because now you'd have seen it. And you, exactly like you just said.
I hope the committee doesn't disband ever. I mean, I think this is the beginning, and I think we need to kind of keep together. Maybe we don't have to meet every week, but we need to keep together and talk about the finances and budgets so that we're ready for next year.
Mike, the other thing that might be a possibility, and I use the phrase might be, is that Maxine and Gary have been here on a regular basis. For the other board members to join, if they could, at the next meeting, so that they hear and see what thinking is going on. And that might be helpful too, because maybe they've got things that we don't know about, we don't have to spend time on it. Maybe that, you know, so it might be, I offered as a suggestion that if they can be, to come out, because both board members here have come almost every meeting.
And certainly all board members can be here if they can make it.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Yes.
I think we offered that suggestion, I don't know how others feel, I mean, I think it'd be healthy.
I'll have to leave that to the board members. That's not something.
I'll talk to the clerk and make sure that the other board members are duly invited.
We'll meet tomorrow night, so we can complete the week now. Sal and I have been meeting every night this week.
Are we set, what do we want to do, next week or 2 weeks? 2
2 weeks
weeks,
is fine.
so it'll be the
18th.
18th.
Sal's already on it.
you'd have heard two presentations of the budget by then.
Yes, exactly.
Can you, last time you guys said that Mr. Ely would be here, that was 2 meetings ago. Can he show up for one? Because I mean, he can answer a lot of these questions that maybe you guys can't. And, he's an important guy right now, so.
I will certainly ask him, encourage him to be here next.
Could I just, for Matthew's, could I grabbed this bag because I put a lot of stuff in there, and I knew I had this information in there. In terms of how many staff we had starting in January '09 to now, I have a comparison tool list in January 10. And it's only about 8 categories. We have our adult education program, and they have 14 staff, and that's the only category, I'm being honest, that remained the same. In January '09, they had 14. They still have 14. Administrators, as Mr. Parker said, last January there was 49, now we're down to 44. Central administration, we had 28, we're down to 27. MMA, could you explain briefly what MMA is?
Middle management association.
Such
Those
as?
folks that are not senior level, but managers. Middle managers.
That one actually went up. We had 8, now we have 10.
But those two, I mean, one of those is a very, one that everyone will be interested in. The Rossi job went to that group that wasn't before, so that when we hired his replacement, that's why that one was increased, that's a
This,
positive thing.
And the nurse manager.
Yes, and the nurse manager,
And the nurse
yes.
manager.
O&M, that's operation and maintenance. It was 109, it went down to 101. Paraprofessionals was 416, went to 396.
416 to 396?
Yes. Nurses and secretaries, we had 94, it went to 95 because we have, and I'm gonna stop right there. This is my opinion and I'm saying it, we don't have enough nurses in the district. For all the students we have, I'm just putting that out there. But this is nurses and secretaries together. We don't have 95 nurses or 95 secretaries, that's together. In terms of teachers, we had 956 and we went down to 934. So that's that's some of the cuts that.
And this is, you got this information from, I didn't give it to you,
No, this is
we're not
from,
giving it to them.
this is from, I checked it like 5 times to make sure it didn't say anything confidential on it.
No, nothing happened, I just don't want these folks to think that I'm,
No, I started by saying I went through my bag, and if I ever lose this, I've lost my life. But,
And all those cuts were done by attrition, not by
exact, most of them, but, yes. So, we did go down from a staff, overall of 1,674 to 1,621, so nice. That was a good savings.
Mike, we can reduce board member salaries that way.
I'll take 100% right now. 0% increase.
I'll take that, I'll take a 0.
Maxine, is there any chance that these budget meetings could be taped? I know I can't get to them on March 10th, and I bet there are a lot of people who can't get to them, and it's going to be really important.
You mean this one or the actual budget?
What are you doing with this video?
I mean, you do these tapings.
Yeah.
You could, I don't know, public access could do it, I don't know.
Well, no, they have their own channel.
That's a board meeting, and I can't.
I know you can't.
You take it.
Well, but those are like study sessions, so what would be a problem with those? It's not-
I have no problem with it, but just 2 of us.
It would be really a service.
I think they should. Hey, why don't we put them on Twitter or something? I'm dead serious. No, I've been thinking about this. Today all the kids are.
Some of us don't Twitter.
Well, not for us, but for people no. Seriously, people my age, and kids who want to get involved. I thought about this, and it was one of the the new things I might be able to bring to the table. Why not put our board meetings on Twitter? Have someone sit in the back of the camera, broadcasting online. They have a webcam. It's simple. It costs nothing. $0. It's all free. Just
Anyone can do that, we can't stop them doing that. It's just,
Yes, anyone can come in.
Anyone can do
as
that.
long as they're not obstructing the meeting, anyone can do whatever they want.
I'm up. Maybe I'll start doing that. But I mean, honestly, would not be a bad idea.
Just tell us how to Twitter.
How do we instructional instruction on Twitter?
we,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to stop. Please laugh. Can we look at this
Let's get back, yeah,
report,
sure.
just so I can just tell you what you have here, and why you, why you have it, the one we just. Last time we looked at